Hey guys, what's up? It's Nottoh0 here, back with another video. Today, I will be going to the moon and back. Alright, so what I'm gonna make is a rocket that can land on the moon and come back. Right, so let's first design the lander. So, no tutorials, first of all. And second, dark. You don't really need that much thrust, so but what we do need is alright. Yeah, that'll work. Right. Now the capsule. No, I don't want to do a capsule, so we can do a probe. Probe. And heat shield. And twin parachutes. And we're also going to put some inside it of the, yeah, but they're visible, so we gotta get rid of those. And we also need to make the separator black. Okay, looking good. I think it's better if I actually just do like a fairing. Yeah, yeah, fair. It's gonna fit. No, what about this? Yes, but it's alright, settled. This is. And we're also going to make that black. Also, let's just. Nice. Alright. So now that that's done, we are going to actually, instead of using a separator, I'm actually going to use this. Why? Oh no. Also, we don't really need this because, yeah. Engineering. So, like, alright, there we go. Okay, so, wait for the bottom engines. There we go. Now for the 8 wide. For the 8 wide, we're actually going to use silver for its. There we go. That looks pretty cool. Of course, I can't change that. Alright. Okay, now engines. We're actually gonna add weight because I love adding weight. Alright, now time for the staging. That, 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 that. So I'm just gonna remove this fairing, and then second stage, third actually, and then fourth stage. Right, there we go. Staging. Wow, it's so seamless. Yeah, this is gonna be an amazing week. Thanks. First of all, zoom out. And we're up off the ground. So we should be able to make it to space. Good thing we don't have Russian meltdown on board, otherwise there would be a lot of golf to clean up. I don't want to have to do that again because Russian meltdown's golf made me golf. Yeah, so let's just focus on getting to space and not whatever horrendous accidents came after last flight. We've got a good trajectory. Now we just need to continue to the left, the right, clockwise. Now we should be making it to orbit. Alright. So we're going really fast, and we should be able to make it to orbit. Next stage. Okay. So we're increasing speed. Barely. What? What? Barely. Like a bear. No. The Jaro games. Jaro games. In a nutshell. Hey. Hello. Looks like it's sentient. It's cool. Huh? That way. Oh yeah, the satellites. Looks like my droid is just a chill guy. Like anyone else would. If there were, a robot that didn't really have feelings. Man, this is gonna take a while. Oh, yeah, time warp exists, thank God. What am I doing? I can just use hotkeys. Reach low Earth orbit. Right. 114 kilometers. Nice, nice. We're gonna even out this orbit. So that's a pretty cool design, honestly. I guess I'm gonna have to turn around again. Right, so we should be spinning to um, right. Okay, so okay, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow. Yeah, okay, okay. Come on, droid. Droid. Also, droid is in charge the of the rockets when it's a probe and not, you know, a capsule. Alright, now that I've got the low orbits, and good. Watch out for that. Alright, there it is. The moon. Surprisingly accurate. Okay, so transfer window. Alright, so that's the transfer window. Time warp here. Okay, so I gotta be 500 meters per second. And 20% fuel. Cool. So, 2% fuel. Okay. So, slowly. Now that we've made it to the moon, we're now in the moon's sphere of influence. Now, cause I think I'm actually gonna land with this, cause, I have tons of fuel. Like, actual tons. How much, in comparison, how much fuel did this use? Okay. So, yeah, alright. So let's give some fuel back. Am I trying to body slam the moon? Wait, what? Alright. I think there's other things I can slam into the moon with, but body slamming at full speed. Now that's just plain dumb. Alright, rotating. It's rotating counterclockwise. Zoom in. Yeah. Oh, hey, it's the Sea of Serenity and the Ocean of Storms. Wonder what happens there. Oh my goodness. We are at the moon. And now just slow down. And then you should be Right. Right. So I think I'm actually gonna just use Droid instead of Russian Nut because Russian Nottoh may have been at one too many parties. So yeah. Anyways, we should be in soon. So and I'm expecting to slam into the ground, not my bed, because I can ram into the wall if I try to slam into the bed. Okay, so someone's in 1,000 meters. I'm gonna pull the brakes. It'd be useful if I had the thing right there. Pixels. Can I kiss a pixel? Oh, contact. And I should hit the ground. Boom. Okay, I just saved my rockets. And I'm just gonna completely discard. Right. Leaving the ground. Into navigation. Throw. Hit it. Get the transfer. We're going airborne. I'm running to Earth. And we use the double parachute. Like double standard? Double, double standard, double parachute. So let's retract these. Because space is somewhere you cannot breathe. And neither is your room because you stink. Okay. Is brute force into Earth. Just like how I brute force my videos onto the YouTube algorithm. Isn't that fun? What do you mean brute force my videos off the algorithm? The correct way to put your videos on the algorithm is brute force. So, I'm going to time warp here. Don't want to risk it hitting the satellites. That's my fear. Because I might hit these. I'm not gonna hit them, so let's pull the brakes and see if I can land onto the Earth. There's the moon lander style. If I can't, then you know what the parachutes are for. Is it shrinking? Really gonna I need to use the power I get here because I am not slowing down at all. I think I'm actually gaining. Yeah, I should have done this like way. I don't know. There's always a too late for anything. Detached from rocket. Good. So, time I'm actually good. slow myself down before I get close to the Earth. Because then, if I get too close to the Earth, I'll fall and die. So, yeah. Honestly, though, speed. It needs to go like way down. Right. So, you should be able to get this to Earth soon. Did you know that if you'd stack 20 giraffes on top of each other, they will not like it? Yeah, it's honestly fascinating how nature works. Alright, let's avoid a settle. Okay, and I was scared. And the satellite is passing by. And there goes my fuel. Okay. Well, you know what that means. Crash into the earth time. That was fast. My goodness. Bye bye, heat shield. Bye. Alright, so yeah, it's just parachutes. Well, but on the top. Anyway, wow. 17 meters per second? Nice. Alright, how fast is that in American? How many, how fast is 16 miles, 16.7 miles, meters per second in American? Alright, so speed is per second, is per hour. So we're falling at 35 miles an hour. That's the speed of your car in a city street. So, yeah. And now we're gone down to 4, which is 9 miles an hour, which is how fast is, which is above average running speed for a person. And that's also average bicycle speed, so I'm not complaining. 2 meters per second is running speed, 1 meter per second is walking speed, well, jogging speed, and half a meter per second is just walking. Alright, good to know. So we should be falling. And do we see the ground? Yes. Oh, well, we cut this one. Now that's 5.5, which is about American. That's the speed. That's the speed an electric scooter would go at. So, well, that was bad. Yep, just swaying with the wind. Perfect. So, currently going at bicycle speed. Please land softly. Yes, high Earth orbit, moonlight. Yes. Alright, so we got into moon orbit, got into high Earth orbit, and then we landed on the moon. So, yeah, we did it. So to celebrate, I'm gonna make a moon rover that may or may not be used in a future episode. So, there we go. Alright, so that's kind of wimpy. Yeah, there we go. And we'll deploy this on the moon. And then, right there we go. And okay. Yeah, there we go. Hold on, it's missing something. Deploy. Okay, so now we just want to put a solar panel, and we're also going to spread these parts. There we go. Actually, I have a better idea. What if I just get the hood so that we have it to be like on wheels, and then alright, I think that can work. Alright, anyways, see you guys. I hope I can see you soon because I'm yeah, always busy all of the time. Like nothing but busy. Anyways, see y'all soon.